Back here at home and question.
Good evening, my people. Welcome to my live. Yeah, I'm not going to take time. Hopefully, I want to quickly share this. I hope you started your week in a good way. Good evening, my people. Good evening. Welcome. So, I want to start this video from this video I saw, and I was like wondering what's up with that. Like, that is it a palliative or some people goods that people put in their shop? Because I don't understand. So that's why I was like, okay, they said the person that was talking in that video is saying palliative. Oluchi, I greet you. Good evening. You're welcome to my life. I greet every one of you that is joining me. Thank you so much. I'm sorry I couldn't make a post that I was coming live because I was not sure if I will make it or not. So you're welcome. How are you guys doing? How is life treating you? I hope you started your week well. So today I want to start this video with a video that I saw, and I want to share this video with you guys, especially because of the scarcity of food. And is it scarcity of food or inflation, high inflation, that is making food very, very difficult for a lot of people that they cannot afford it. So I saw this video. They went to a store. I don't know how they got to that store, and they, started carrying the food around. So before I move on, don't forget to share, like, react to the video. It helps with the algorithm. You are all welcome. Yeah. Um so you can see the the whatever is in the bag is food. So they are carrying the food. There is a place that all of them are going. People that have not collected, they are running there to go and collect. You understand? You can see them carrying the bags. So, and I heard that this is the second truck, or I don't know, warehouse that they are busting like this. They say this is in Abuja. They
Yeah, this is day life. Guagua. The masses stopped some trailer loads of palliative, and they are carrying everybody. All citizens they are carrying. They are carrying rice, carrying everything. Everything. They are carrying everything.
But is it a palliative or is it somebody's shop? That's what I want to know. Like, how are they sure it's government palliative? Like, is it really somebody's shop or is really palliative? Greetings, Harvard. You're welcome. I saw this video and I'm trying to determine, like, is it somebody's, like, let me know if you know. Is it somebody's shop that they are looting, or is it really a palliative store that they broke into? During that lockdown, after that lockdown, there was a lot of palliative stores that they were breaking. And they said, I don't know whether it's, I don't know, is it this government that gave them this palliative? Like, where is the palliative coming from? Yeah. Good evening. Good evening, Bright. It's somehow, hey, now wow, like, seriously. So we have a situation whereby there is high cost of food, inflation, and then some politicians in this time and age, they still have the mind to go and leave that food inside their inside somewhere because they want to use it for campaign or something. Like, I don't know, this greed is what will destroy African people. It's too much. It's too much. Let me continue to play this video.
There's a rampage here. The community. It's a rampage.
They are carrying
You can see
from here.
where we are parked. Ross, come here.
Paliative that they gave to the poor.
Government.
Government went to put it inside somewhere.
Now so. Yes. Yeah, so what is happening this morning?
Uh-huh.
We are dying of hunger. Yes. So we got to speak in and find what to eat. That's right. What is Tinubu? We don't know that you are regretting. That's why. Is this a government palliative? This is government palliative. All right.
Government
This is government palliative. Everything is being. This is gone. This 100 days I don't know notice. I don't know notice finish. Yeah. They just keep us seas. Keep us seas, rotting, and we are dying. Hungry, they kill people. Yes.
Now,
that's
wow.
right.
I don't know where will this politician go with this level of greed? It's too much now. How much wealth does one person need? Like, I don't understand it. Like, how much wealth does one person need? Government storage.
Both women, men, children, everybody.
Government storage.
Food crisis is happening.
You carry your head like even though you don't fit carry big clothes, all of a sudden you go fit carry one bag. Yeah, it's our brother is saying you can see Nigerian coat of arms on some of the bags. This is Christmas came early for this week. But this is bad. Bad. Like, how can government have palliative and people don't have food and they cannot share it and they're allowing it to stay that way has to be spoiling. So later they will go and rebag it, put their name on it, put their pictures on it. Ezoku, you're welcome. You know, put their picture, put their name on it and be distributing it in 1 kilo, in 2 kilo. You know, that's what they want to do. How will government have palliative?
Yeah, this is day life. The masses stopped some trailer loads of palliative and they are carrying everybody, all citizens they are carrying rice, carrying everything. They are carrying everything.
Like, are they redistributing?
There's a rampage here. The community.
So why did you want to go and give people money? You don't give people money.
You can see
you say you want to give palliative,
where we are
they
parked.
bring money for all the palliative. You go and keep it somewhere.
Ross, come here.
You know, it's unfortunate, honestly. I don't know, African people, our business people, I don't know whether it's poverty that many people come out for that will not allow them to breathe. So unfortunately.
Yes.
Yeah, so I just say let me share.
Yeah, so what is happening this morning? Okay, we are dying of hunger. Yes. So we got to speak in and find what to eat. That's right. What is Tinubu? We don't know that you are regretting. That's why. Is this a government palliative? This is government palliative. All right. This is government palliative. Everything is being. This is gone. This 100 days I don't know notice.
I can't see anything written on the
they just keep us seas. Keep us seas, rotting, and we are dying. Hungry, they kill people. Yes, that's right.
Anyway, yeah, I just let me share with you guys so you know what is going on. So this is the second of such videos I saw. I don't know where the first one happened, but this one I'm showing you guys now is happening in Abuja. It's happening in Abuja. Yeah. So their own Easter or Ramadan done be that. So who still carry now?
Both women, men,
You
children,
don't get some.
everybody.
See that woman carry big
Food
bag, women carrying big
prices.
bag
What is
on their
happening?
head. Wow. Who would have thought? I don't mind though, they carry big bag on their head. It's well. Oh. Yeah. So I wanted to share another video with you guys about Obiano. So Obiano is was in court today, and he was saying that he was saying that he wants the case against him to be quashed, and he's saying that he cannot be tried in Lagos, or that he doesn't want to be tried in Lagos. So I think I have a reel of that video. Let me share that reel here. So here is Anambra State governor Obiano. He went to court today. Can you
The
even see
case
the
was
video?
slated today for commencement of trial, and we came to court with 3 witnesses to commence our case, to prove our case.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, around 9:20 a.m. this morning, we were served with an application by the learned senior counsel to the defendant, whose purpose is that the court should quash the charges. So we were served, and when the case was called, we mentioned to the court that the case is for trial, and they brought it up to the knowledge of the court that they filed a process. For us, it's not something the court ought to have dissipated energy or wasted time, but being a process that has been lawfully filed before the court was of the opinion that we should respond to it formally, and thereafter the court take a decision one way or the other, whether to quash the charge as applied for by the defendant, or the court proceeds with the case.
So basically, he's applying that the court should squash the case, like throw it out as no case, that there's no case there. That's what
The
he's
case
saying.
was slated today for commencement of trial.
So Obiano is not happy. He said that
We came to
above
court
all,
with 3
the
witnesses to
case
commence
was
our case, to
committed,
prove our
or
case.
the accused
But
alleged crimes that he
unfortunately,
said
around
he committed
9:20
is
a.m. this
committed
morning,
in
we were
Anambra. Why
served with
should
an
he be going
application
to court in
by
Abuja?
the learned
That's
senior
also what
counsel to
he's
the
saying.
defendant,
You know,
whose
not
purpose is that
Abio,
the
nothing
court
will
should
come out of
quash the
it.
charges.
It's something like
So we were served, and when the case was called, we mentioned to the court that the case is for trial,
yeah?
and they
And at
brought
the
it
end
up
of
to
the day, it
the
was
knowledge of
thrown
the
out
court that they
that it
filed a
was
process.
technicality,
For us,
something like that,
it's not something the court ought to have
So yeah, the
dissipated
judiciary is not
energy or
helping
wasted
matter
time, but
in
being
these
a process
issues
that has
that
been
Nigerian
lawfully filed
people are
before the
facing.
court, the court
Yeah.
was of the opinion that we should respond to it formally, and thereafter.
Yeah, this is what he was saying. Good evening, Edwin. So he's saying that I don't know what I'm pressing, that this thing is kind of playing around. Yeah. Okay, I got it. Yeah, so this is the ex-governor of Anambra State, and he's saying you can't prosecute me in Abuja for crimes allegedly committed in Anambra. And he's being charged for looting 4 billion naira. Billion, right? Billion in naira. And that's what he's been accused of. And you guys, I saw some pictures of some places when the case was first of all brought up. I think it's almost about 3 years now. Or when was that? When the case came, and they were accusing him and saying these are the cases against him, these are the projects that he looted their money with and he abandoned. I want to show you some of those pictures. It's so funny. It's so funny. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but this is where we are. Yet we can't blame an incompetent government just because of affiliation to certain groups. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. It's difficult. Like what we are seeing in Nigeria, you can't talk about anything. Like this case of this tomato paste I was talking about. It's also something like that. Like you want to, like the man is basically a bully, right? Want to hammer that small fly, like yeah, I will deal with, because if you are poor from a poor background, you don't have a say. So in all our society, we want to use force. We want to say you don't have a say. You have nothing to say. Keep quiet. Even as from childhood, they will say keep quiet. Who is talking? Who? I'm looking for who is talking. Like they make it small. And most of the time, people, when you see this desperation to hammer to make money, sometimes there is a subconscious need, because without that making needs before Nigerian people, you will not be respected. Anything you say will not be important, right? So that's what is giving that man that power. Again, made a comment that was censored. The killing that she wrote, it was censored. Like she writes KI and then XXX 3 times. Like it doesn't even sum to killing, if you want to say that, because what would have been missing is one double L and G, right? But it's not even summing up to it if you put that 3XS, that comment. But it's not enough for them. They don't want anybody to have anything to say. So back to Obiano. So this is the former governor. He's now in Texas. So this is one of the projects they said he abandoned. Okay, now I am not from Anambra and I don't know this place, right? I don't know, is the place still like this? And did this condition of this place change? Like what I'm saying is I am not there. And this is what I'm seeing on Facebook. So tell me, is it the same or has it changed? Has something happened to it? Right? So how can the thing that used to baffle me? There are a lot of us that believe that Nigeria is in this mess because someone from our side, all those kind of things has not been in leadership at the national level. But then I'm looking at the leadership at our own level, and it baffles me, right? How can a governor that is living in Texas is benefiting from good governance and structure, right? How can he not try to put some of those things he's enjoying, his children are enjoying in Houston, Texas? How come he couldn't do even a little bit for the people of Anambra? Like Anambra is supposed to be a model by now, because he lives there, his wife lives there. I remember one time I saw a video where the wife was doing a food giveaway to homeless people on the streets in Houston. She was just going around and people were videoing her that time and say, so see hungry people in Anambra and all those kind of a thing. Why are you sharing food in all the way in America? You come and take Anambra people money that they don't have. You are going to Texas in the USA to go and be distributing the food. I don't know. So if you're in Anambra, please, I want to have that feedback. Is this place still like this, Anambra West Secretariat, or has it been built? Our brother say a country where the accountant general of the government looted 91 billion naira is the epitome of a failed season. Like 91 billion. What are we even saying? And somehow when we see somebody that steals small thing, everybody say kaya. But when you hear somebody steal 91 billion, hey, like 91 billion, somebody like that supposed to be in jail for life. If that is the least you can do, then you try to recover the money as far as possible. to all crooks and corners of the earth, all nooks and corners of the earth, search for anywhere they kept money, property, try to sell them and recover the money. No. I even saw a post that Premium Times made that custom officials, they took bribes to the tune of, I don't forget the millions now. I've forgotten the millions, how much, 9 billion or something. Yeah, about 9 billion. Custom official, they took bribe from people who are importing and all those things to the tune of about 9 billion. And when they are caught, that the man was caught, and he gave the EFCC 50,000 naira. Or is it 50 million naira? He gave back 50 million naira, and he's a free man, and he's back in active service. There's no willingness to prosecute. The judiciary will undo the country. My own is, unless you disband that judiciary, look at, there's nothing you can. The main deterrent to crime is judiciary. And even look at America, in the USA, in spite of how harsh their judiciary is, you still see people committing crime on a daily basis, buying people, robbing. In spite, now think about it, like, and you know that once they catch you, your life is over. Like, they know they look back. They know they look back, but still the high crime is there. So now imagine a scenario whereby there is no willingness to prosecute criminals, whereby who won't prosecute the person that is also corrupt, and that's why when we are talking about church and say, oh, the church, we are expecting magic, because when the total fabric of the country is already corrupt, the church, of course, they are made up of people from the same country. They are going to be corrupt also. Like what is happening in RCCG, where Wike used to worship. Wigwe, that Access Bank chief, he sponsored that church. He gave them money, but the way he carried them in their mind is not the way they carry him in their mind, right? And now the man was lying in state, not yet put in the ground. His wife, his son. How can a parish that lost prominent people like that behave in that manner? The pastor wife is celebrating birthday. They went to bring Flavor Nabalea to be singing Ababola inside church, right? So all the money you are looting, what are you going to do with it? Maybe you donate in church, you donate in mosque. At the end of the day, those people, they will not remember you. Why? The greed is too much. How much money do you need? How much money do your children need? Like, at least put it somewhere. Put it somewhere that will benefit the people. They say this one is abandoned Oroma Umudora Road. This one is Miata Nzam Road. Anambra West Local Government Headquarters. This is something that somebody that lives in the USA, and when as he was finishing handing over that same evening, he was on his way out of Anambra State. How? And he will still have so many people that are his supporters. They will come and support him. I don't know what you gain by supporting this kind of thing. I don't understand those people that just make it their business to be supporting all these things. So if you are from Anambra and you are not in Anambra right now, or you have knowledge of this Anambra West local government, maybe you can update us. I am not slandering or anything. This video is these pictures are here on Facebook, so I don't know. Has it been updated? Is the local government headquarters more than what we are seeing? Is there more to it? You understand? Because when we are crying and pointing hand at others, the issue, we have to look inwards. This is a guy that is walking his dog on a road that is paved. He couldn't do what is all this road? How much will it take? He's supposed to even use GPS and map out the whole road, clear everywhere, organize everywhere. He did not do anyone. They said this is a school in Anambra West. I don't know. People in Anambra West, make una come update us. So make una come update us. This one is our brother is even saying that the worst is this is even the ones in his own very local government, because keep in mind that when somebody wants to become governor, they will say, yeah, our own, that sentiment, it's our own. So imagine the people from this local government, they will put all their effort, they will say our own, we want to send our own. And then when your own went to go and be governor for 8 years, you are still sitting in this kind of place as a school. After your own, nke anyị bụ nke anyị. After you are doing tiwantiwa, our own is our own. Like, this is a psychological programming. Only God will save African people. You will be suffering, but because they have coded that thing inside your head. Our own is our own. Tiwan. You will lose focus. So tell me, how did Nkanye take help them in this condition? Huh? They say this is another school in Anambra West. Because sometimes when you say, somebody has not gone abroad, maybe he doesn't really have an idea what can be done. There is no inspiration of how things can change, right? But you are talking about somebody who lives in the USA. He has a house there. His children are going to school there. His family lives partially there. So you should expect that he has all the inspiration that exists in this life, that he can, even if it is to start from that his local government, let it be that at the end of the day, this is what I did for my local government. It's well. Yeah, so my people, this Tiwa is a problem. Our own is our own. Hey, Jukwese. Ono Jukwese. Our own is our own. It's a lie. Our own is our own. No, they work. Oh, you are not even seeing it. They work. Anambra, a school in Anambra, another school. The thing is, this has been a while. So maybe in the last 1 year or a short time from now, something has changed. For example, maybe this water is running. I don't know. So this is the update that someone that wants to defend can come and tell us, right? Like say, it was maybe 2-3 years ago like this, but right now I am standing in that very place. You can see the water is running, that kind of a thing. Or you can go to that school and say, well, it was like this maybe 5 years ago, but right now I'm in this school building and this is what it looks like. I remember I did a video and I shared a video of a school in Anambra. And some people really came. Then Obiano was the governor. Some people came at me and was like, don't say that. The school is been taken over by the church. Just giving all those kind of excuses and say I should take. Like their main issue was that I should take that. I got pictures of videos. I should take them down. Yeah, it was a video. I should take it down. That it's not like what I'm saying. So I was like, okay, why are you telling me all these stories? I shared a video, right? And you now want to go and manufacture some kind of pictures that you can't even, those kind of pictures that some people can just go and manipulate and create. I said, well, you know what you have to do? Go there, do another video and counter this one, and I'll pull it down. What do I have to gain, right? I'll pull it down. I'm just doing it to help the children there because I'm not there, right? And I'm also a beneficiary of schools from the villages. So what is my interest there? Bring the picture, bring the video, and go there with the name of the school and with the children with the same uniform talking. Go around the school, the new building you say that they have rebuilt. And that was the end of that conversation. Yeah, exactly. And you guys, you remember the video I shared from Imo State? Those schools are still like that in that state. Nothing to write home about. They destroy the education, the foundation of the people. So everybody is out to get money, The government is out to loot money, and all this money they loot, that money that they are going to use to buy election, they will give it to a few people that they will still loot it, so you just loot it. It's just a culture of corruption. It's a culture of corruption, exploitation, and lack of justice. It's unbelievable what is going on. So this is a water that it was supposed to bring abandon. So this is another a clear vision of that Anambra State West, Anambra West Secretariat. So those of you from Anambra State, maybe you need to go and share pictures of the current Anambra West Secretariat. Let it not be that we are saying bad thing, because that some people are his lovers. I don't have anything against him personally, right? So if you have an updated version of this video or picture where this Anambra State West local government is different builds, everything is going well, let me know. I remember there's a video I shared also from Imo State where people were walking in Imo Media House, and the whole roof was open. When it's raining, water is pouring on them. Many, like, they are just managing, standing in different corners of the building. And I'm wondering why a whole media house, like, you can't even use your media to persuade your governors, your leaders to roof the building. And what if you go to work and that thing becomes excessive and fall on you? What are you going to tell your creator? Yeah. Me, I'm still waiting for the bushy. I must say, I'm the worst governor. That guy, that one, you just think that snapping picture is doing a massive project. I don't even know. Oh my God. No. Anambra is Biafra capital. Do you know the interesting part of this is when Obiano was first of all detained in Abuja, the current governor Soludo went to pay him solidarity visit. Like, I'm saying, okay, it's like I like these people, they're on another level completely. Like, an ex-governor is in custody for looting the state to the tune of 4 billion. And you, as a sitting governor, you are going to the detention to go and pay him solidarity visit. Like, so that what will happen? I'm just like, you can't make this up, guys. You can't make this up. These people are completely on another level. I don't know what to say other than to laugh, honestly. Nothing to nothing, me that no. Honestly, I mean, I feel like the day we will look inwards, the day we will start looking inwards, something will change in our life, honestly. As Ndi Igbo, as not only Igbo people all over Nigeria, it's the same story in different corners of the country, right? The lack of governances, and then the whole thing has gone into the church, so the church is on another level, extreme. Like, I don't know. Like, they are not even hiding it. And the interesting thing, when you see anybody, like, somebody doing prophecy, doing all this miracle, and you will see people in the comment section like buying it and say, oh, pray for me, remember me, oh God, woman. Like, that these people, where they are, you can't reach there. You can't reach there. They are not ready. So like, in those days when I used to go to Pentecostal church, I don't want to call the name, let it not be like I am I am doing bad review. I don't want to call the name. So one thing that used to surprise me is how they will manage to fix program all days of the week. Like I never understand that thing. How do you do this, that you have Sunday service and then you have something on Monday, one meeting, then on Tuesday you have some kind of meeting, then on Wednesday you have midweek fellowship, and on Thursday you have something like that, choir practice, like the whole week. Like, how do you do that? How do you take that amount of time from people? And then you waste time after church service. They should wait. There's always something going on. There's a meeting. If you're a worker, you should come earlier than necessary. Like, it's unbelievable. So you see this exploitation also from the church, and you see a lot of people trapped there. Like, you cannot be your best. That expectation baffled me. Like, you cannot really be your best if you are doing business and you have to be at the men meeting, I have to be at the women meeting. If you are a student, and you have exams, you have things that you need to do, and you have to be at, maybe you are some kind of executive or some kind of worker, you have to be here. You just be busy the whole day. Like, it's unbelievable. you know It's unbelievable, honestly. And then the drama about healing, about first fruit, about all these things. I don't know. It's unbelievable. Um, yeah, so my people, I don't know. I just say let me share with you people. Say me, I don't want to find trouble. I know they find anybody trouble. I don't want to talk bad against anybody. So I just I just say let me leave it like that. Obiano, you say you want the case to be quashed, and nothing will come out of it last. They will quash it. Yeah, 4 billion. Maybe they will just be dragging it. He'll be living large. He will go to Houston, work his bingo, his real life bingo. He will have his time with his family. And when the day for court come, he will still come and tell them that they should catch it. Huh? Yeah, it's unbelievable. Get sense. Imo State. Bright is from Imo State, so he's giving a first-hand information from my own understanding. So he's giving a first-hand information about what is going on in Imo State. Me personally, I've not seen what Hope Uzodinma is doing, and I'm still even expecting something to come out of that. Is campaign promise of bushy skills that they came to teach Imo youth, 4,000 of them that wants to relocate to Europe and Canada, right? How can somebody make boldly such statements in public in the days of social media? You can't wish it away now. I don't know. I've not seen what he's doing. They are the same. They are the same. One thing that baffled me about Hope Uzodinma is, I think when there was, although I don't want to be talking all these things again, but for the sake of, putting some things straight, you remember when they went to open that prison and allowed those people to escape? Do you know when everybody was saying, look at what these people have done, or these unknown people, all those kind of a thing. Hope Uzodinma came and said with his mouth that he used to eat ofe owere, and said it's not about IPOB. He said it. And then when that thing happened with that man they call Gulak, right? He also came out and said it, that it is not about them. That it is, you understand? So I was wondering, like, where is this man going with these diversionary tactics, right? And keep in mind that this man was with them in the beginning. Like, if you see that picture where what I would call the transfiguration of Khan, where they made him who he became. Right, he was right there in their midst. His picture was in his full person. He was there. So I don't know. I reserve my comment. I reserve. Good evening. I reserve my comments. At the end of the day, time will prove it all. I see that yeah, there's a level of bias in everybody, in everything we are doing, right? For example, like me, because I grew up from the church system, it's very hard for me to say, oh, down with the church, down with the Christian, everything, down with religion. You understand? So I will not lie, I have that bias, right? But even though I have that bias, I still see the wrongs that they are using religion to do. I still see the exploitation that they are using Christianity to do. So, and then you have that thin line of bring it down or call out the bad. You understand? Bring it down, destroy everything, or call out the bad. Separate those dishonest people and the wicked and those evil people that are using that platform, that opportunity to exploit naive people, trusting people that have come to the church, thinking that it's a place that they can meet people that are moral, that are trustworthy, faithful, and fearing of God. So you don't have that, right? So for me, I am more. It's I feel like I prefer to call out the bad things I see. Yeah, I know it may be a little bit that bias is deep. Like I've come to understand so many things, but still I can't let go. Yeah. So I've come to that understanding, but somehow I've gone kind of full circle. I know that there's a place for everything. Like there's a place for this, for this, for this. But why do you take it to the extreme? You know, anything you want to do and you do it to the extreme, it becomes bad. Even water, lesson, if you drink too much water, it becomes a problem, right? So anything you want to do and you take it to the extreme, it becomes bad. It becomes bad. So what I'm trying to say is we don't we don't have the mindset, and the young people have not been taught that mindset to have integrity, to not be corrupt. In Nigeria, it's like when you are corrupt, you are smart. People are seeing you like you are smart just because you are corrupt, just because you exploit others, you to take advantage of your friends and your family. You are harsh. They're like, you're not gracious to nobody, not even to your brothers, not to your sisters. Anything in your way, you trash. So we are this brutal to one another. Like I don't even somehow I don't see the moral basis to be even calling Oyibo people at this time, say look at what they did, because the one we are doing, what we are doing is more. The one we are doing is more. Yeah. So and I don't know, like all the money, whatever, everything you will enjoy, everything, all the good things of life. At the end of the day, you will enjoy it or enjoy it, enjoy it or it depends, how you have been taught to value things, to say this thing is important, this thing is how you're supposed to look. A very good example is this lady that just got married. That's good. Let me even talk about her. Moses Bliss. This Moses Bliss and the wife, they just did the wedding. And a lot of Nigerian ladies cannot understand that how can this lady, be doing wedding, dressed like this? I want to pull up her picture so I can share with you guys. So, she was just simple wearing her natural hair, not doing anything exorbitant. And Nigerian ladies cannot comprehend it. Let me show you a little bit of her picture. This is her natural hair, this lady. She's the one that married to Moses Bliss, right? So she lived, I think she's from Ghana, and she lived and grew up in the UK. So you can see her styling her natural hair. So people in Nigeria are like, you can do better than that. So what do they mean when they say you can do better than that? They are saying she should wear artificial hair. You understand? She should use a stylist. You understand? She should do something exorbitant that she will spend money. But when you notice how Europeans live, they don't live like that. So they have a sense of satisfaction and life in their normal things. They don't strive for extraordinary things. And young Black people that became conscious want to embrace their identity, including their hair. So many of them, if you see many of the Black girls that are growing up now, you will see them, they are trying to embrace their natural hair. They don't want to be carrying buying Brazilian hair, all those kind of hair, all those things, because it means like you are not authentic, you are not your real self, like you are not happy with yourself. You want to take the look of another ethnicity before you can look good. And so it was used to kind of strengthen their mental health and self-acceptance because of the society where they are living. Because when you are in that society and your skin is like this and your hair is like this, I greet you, Ismail, and your hair is like this, they will make fun of you. They'll call you nappy hair and all those things. So you will not be happy. And then when you go and wear with, they'll say, you have to go and wear another people's hair to feel good. So, they start insulting them like that. So at the end of the day, this is how this lady dressed. Let me pull up her wedding video. So this is the picture of her in the, this is her picture. You can see she wear her natural hair. A lot of Nigerian people, they cannot come to terms with it. They say, why she no do her hair? Why she no do like this? Because that's what gives her joy. Who said that rule that you have to look like this? You have to look a certain way, I feel like for African people to move forward, they have to be content in their own self, in their own person, in who they are, and set another standard that they use to validate each other. They don't have to follow and strive for something that is far-fetched. You don't have to go to five-star hotel and do all those exorbitant things and spend so much money just because of one reason or the other. You really learn to live with your means. So you can see her here. So a lot of Nigerians say, how can she do marriage with this kind of hair? It's because of her background in the UK where she grew up. Because if she grew up in Ghana, she will never do wedding with that hair. She will never. It's not possible. So this is her, she has been like that. It's not even because of Moses Bliss or because she's pretending. Like I saw a video of her. I'm looking whether I will see her wedding pictures. So it's just kind of being rooted in your Africanness, that kind of a thing. Being rooted in your Africanness, accepting yourself and say, yes, I am African and my hair is in this way and my hair is in this way. This is who I am. You understand? I don't need to be a certain way. I don't have to dress to look like you. I don't have to wear hair like you. All those kind of a thing. So a lot of I remember when I remember when I went to the US, I saw a lot of young ladies also that they were not putting anything like relaxer or anything on their hair. You understand that they are doing natural hair. So this guy, he married a gem, honestly, because so this is also the same lady when she was graduating from university. You can see her, it is still that her natural hair she's wearing. And I think she was a valedictorian in this graduation ceremony. So she's really, 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 really self-aware and very, 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 self-assured. Like she have a very, very conscious self, knowledge of herself. So she's not striving to go and wear Brazilian hair to do some kind of extraordinary makeup so that she will fit some formula that nobody knows who set them. So she just be her real self, wear her simple makeup, still looking normal, still looking natural, looking fine according to her choice. And I've seen a lot of Nigerian people bashing her and say, "Oh, she's not fine." Yeah. 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 So why am I saying this thing is because the mindset we have now is, I feel like we are out of our mind. Let me just put it like that. Our people are just out of their mind. Like they are not using their mind. They have not been taught to use their mind, honestly. Yeah. Frankly speaking, I don't really know anything about Fulani people. I don't know. I don't know. I've not met anyone. During my youth service years, I met a lady from from the north that was from Maiduguri, but that's all. I've never met a Fulani person. Like in my own time, back in the time when we were growing up, it was relaxing or fixing of weave on. Then it was common fixing, fixing of weave on, and it's the same thing now. All this like hair. But I think as at that time, this human hair that is now expensive was not there yet. Um, I don't know. Those ones that sell, our brother is asking those ones that sell fura, they no. What? I don't know, honestly. And you know that I think that the Fulani people, that they are kind of Semitic, like people, they say they are Semitic, like they are having this Arab descent. So I think that their hair will be different. Like me myself, I actually have long hair. When I was very young, when I was like much younger than the people will look at my hair like they will say, "No, this cannot be true." Like when I'm going, people want to touch my hair. Is this your hair? Is this your hair? This is not real. This is not ordinary. Something like that. So, but I am aware that it's not usual. Like it's just my own share of. But now my hair has thinned out and it's no longer so long. But it's still there, right? It's still there. So when I was much younger, like when I was in the university, like if I would pass like this, it would be the topic. So it was just drawing unusual attention. So most time when I'm going out, I would just kind of fold my hair, just kind of wrap it. So even though people will not let me rest, and some people will say, "Oh, she's Ogbanje," oh, like that kind of a thing. They will say I'm Ogbanje. That's why I have longer. So in my time, we were relaxing the hair. You know, we use relaxer once in a while, and then some people do fixing and braids. And that's what I still do now. I do mostly for my hair. I do braids, but I don't fix. I cannot fix. I don't know. I cannot like. No, it's not my thing. Ah, he said I'll be 60. I'm not 16 again. No. Yeah. Their hair is not nappy, but they're proud of it. We're weaving and plait it. Okay. It's like Ethiopian women. Ethiopian women carry their natural hair also most of the time. So their hair sometimes is coily, like it comes in different form. Normally African hair, the same family, they will have different type of hair. It's the same thing. So but I think that the one of African people is too much. And actually the men don't even value somebody that doesn't have um all this Brazilian hair. And there's an industry, like somebody said, it's that the industry that is producing this hair, that is making billions, I think, from Korea. The industry is from Korea, South Korea or something like that. So they are the one that produce these billions of dollar worth of hair that is sold globally to women of color. And yeah, we don't have a share in it. Like, you would even think, okay, if we have that need, that our people, we need that hair, especially hair extensions, even if you don't want to fix it, like the braids that we do, we are going to need hair extensions, we don't have a factory, a company that is producing it in Nigeria, like that is all indigenous to our people, that is employing Nigerian people or African people. So most of the time it's like we just turn us into consumers. Yeah. Yeah, so they said they said straight from the water, nothing you can tell me. What made it worse was I even know how to swim, and I like to swim very well. And I will go into the river, I will swim, 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 like I will challenge myself to go to different depths, different this thing. And they will say, hey, nothing you want to tell me. Yeah, so anyway, I know that I am lucky, so I do not use my own to attribute it to anybody. And actually, I don't really. Some people say, like when I want to go and do my hair, they will say, you want to cover this hair? Why do you want to cover this hair? Because sometimes, when you need to get going, it can be taking time, trying to comb it and put it in place and all those things. Or like that braid, like when I want to be doing some sport, I like to go swimming. So when I have braids, it's easier for me. I can just go swimming and then I will just come out. I don't have to do blow dry my hair and all those kind of a thing. Yeah, I'm going personal, it's okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, anyway, yeah, we have not learned to have our own mind. So the mind we have is like the mind that was put for us. That was we are still using to operate. We don't have our own mind. And the people that get into power, they don't also have their own mind. So everybody's out of their mind doing rubbish. So it's because they are out of their mind. That's why they can loot 90 something billion. Why? Because you're out of your mind. Because if you are not out of your mind, what do you need it for? At the end of the day, how many years do you have to live and then you will pass on? What are your children going to do with all that wealth? Nothing. What are they going to do? It's going to be squander, but you could have used it to leave a legacy. You could have used it to do something, like all these things that we are looking in Africa. No road, the schools are in this bad shape. This is only what you see in Africa. If you go to other parts of the world, like South America, that are also colonized, or having all these problems, you don't see their institutions in such bad shape. You only see all these kind of worst bad conditions in Africa. No running water, no light, those things, no healthcare system, educational system is like all you can pay. So it's only in Nigeria, other African countries that you have that. You don't have it anywhere else. And why? Because we don't even know. We don't even know what we are doing. Even people who get in government, they are thinking of their own. They have to be in a certain way. They have to build a house. They have to send all their children abroad. They have to maintain their girlfriend. They have to buy a house in Dubai. And all the money they spend to go to that power, they want to recover it. All those kind of a thing. yeah, I don't know what will save us. So it's unfortunate, but me, I don't know. I don't shall talk my own. Yeah, my people, I want to appreciate every one of you for being a part of this program. It's already 10. So I will leave you here by the grace of God. I hope you continue to have a good week, and we will talk again in no distant time. Bye for now.